Good evening. I'm Regan, President of the Witness Board. On behalf of Witness and the amazing activists with whom we work to expose human rights abuses, I'd like to welcome you to this remarkable gathering. For 25 years, Witness has been two key things: a pioneer and a champion. Witness is a pioneer because the leaders of this organization figured out long before the rest of the world that the smart use of video and technology could give power to human rights activists that they had never had before. They figured it out, and then they did it. Witness is a champion because it has used its considerable know-how to help human rights defenders on the front lines, whether on the streets of Baltimore, in the war zones of Aleppo, or in the favelas of Rio, reveal human rights abuses that might otherwise go unseen. Through the use of video and technology, more and more people are rising up to claim their rights and defend their dignity. In these times, when political leaders seem happy to undermine human rights values, we need pioneers and champions more than ever. That is why it is my great honor tonight to introduce you to Josh Mailman and Monica Winsor, two people who have long been great champions of human rights, and in particular of Witness. I've known Josh Mailman for 20 years, and I know from experience that when you encounter innovation in the name of social justice, the first question to ask is, where's Josh? Because the answer is almost always that he is where the action is, where new things are happening. He is the one making sure that good ideas come to life. Josh has been involved with many new initiatives in the human rights space by, for example, raising the visibility of women's rights, helping deliver financial resources to local activists around the world, or, as in the case of Witness, making technology work for human rights. He is a force of nature. And when one force of nature joins together with another, in this case named Monica Winsor, well, watch out, as we say at my house. Monica is a spirited defender of women's rights and of bold ideas. She not only spots good ideas, she brings others along, making a movement of people supporting the work of an organization like Witness. Josh and Monica inspire us all with their vision and commitment. Without them, Witness could not do its vital work. We are grateful for their contributions, and we honor their leadership. Please join me in welcoming two true human rights champions, Josh Mailman and Monica Winsor.
Thank you, Witness. Thank you so much. It's an honor and a pleasure to be standing here together with you and receiving this award tonight. What a beautiful night. What a powerful cause. What a modern gift that the conduits of technology allow us to see, hear, and better feel the presence of others whose safety and freedom is at risk. When Yvette first approached us with this award, I have to admit, I was humbled and a little uncomfortable to be honored in a group of people that includes Peter Gabriel, who birthed this organization, Opal Tometi, who has been on the ground in the momentous and critical work of Black Lives Matter, and the Syrian Archive, who are doing critical work to gather and preserve evidence of war crimes committed in that conflict. While Josh did help tremendously on the Witness board, I have essentially been an enthusiastic supporter and advocate. But I realized I can proudly and genuinely accept this award with Josh, as I choose to share it with the hundreds of you in this audience and people around the world who have felt touched by the work of this organization and moved into action. For whatever grace, good fortune, or random luck, at this moment, we are witnesses. We are on the other end. We know how capriciously this can change. But at this moment, people in peril are using Witnesses' training, tools, and direction to reach us. and technology enhances both our information and our felt awareness, our empathy. Our job is to shift this empathy into compassionate action in whatever means available to us. Activism, advocacy, and yes, through the fuel of our financial support. Tonight, please join us in joyfully and compassionately stepping into this opportunity and this honor.
Good evening. When Witness began in 1992, there were still StarTAC cell phones. The Catholic Church had decided to pardon Galileo, and Peter Gabriel had very long hair. I know, I checked. Clinton had won the presidency with 44 million votes. Bush had gotten 36 million. And if you can believe it, Ross Perot got 19 million, which basically means that if he hadn't run, we would have lost that election too. When I joined the board of Witness in 2001, I had brown hair. We thought Bush 2 was as bad as the Republican Party could get. And we were just beginning the post-9/11 period of war without end and the militarization of American life. The opportunity to share techniques for global human rights advocacy has never been greater, nor the need. People are not afraid to use their cell phones. We have no need to distribute video cameras as we did 15 years ago. But we need to expand the use of best practices, curate the most inspiring, and continue to assist the activists in America, in Brazil, in Mexico, across Africa and Asia and beyond, who put their lives on the line to film truth and show it. Monica and I came to Witness separately before we were a couple. At our first Witness Gala, a guest Monica had brought was the sole bidder on a week's use of a 130-foot sailboat that I had gotten a friend of mine to donate. But there was a $50,000 minimum on the boat. I was afraid we wouldn't get a bid. So we said $50,000, and then somebody is the minimum. He said $55,000. And when I went over to congratulate him, he said, "You know, it's a very good deal." Such are the times we live in. We have spent many years hosting others at similar annual events and done so happily for 3 reasons. 1, we greatly admire the women and men of Witness. 2, we love the parties. And 3, we are in the golden age of digital media for human rights. This is subtle work. It is sometimes hard to measure. But as someone has said, and it wasn't Einstein, by the way, everything that counts can't be counted, and everything that can be counted doesn't count. What does count is the devotion of Peter and Yvette and Miyoko and Sam and Sarah and Matisse and Grace and Ryan and all of the other staff people here. And the others who have been here and gone on to do other similar passionate work, continuing this weaving of truth and media. We are honored to accept this award. Thank you.